Educated young people with visions and plans for a future of service to their community are the best hope for our world. For over 100 years, St. Joseph Catholic Elementary School and for nearly 60 years, St. Joseph Catholic High School have provided Northern Wasatch Front students the education to achieve bright, well-planned philanthropic futures, to have the knowledge to help others and the heart to want to help. Hi, I'm Gina Barberi, St. Joseph Catholic Elementary School graduate of 1984 and St. Joseph Catholic High School graduate of 1988. Historically, St. Joseph schools have been able to provide excellent education to students whose families were not able to carry the burden of full tuition. Donations from generous alumni such as yourself will enable us to continue educating these deserving students in the future.
Bob Clark, class of 66. I live in Spokane, Washington.
The academic value of our schools remains strong. The elementary students have earned first place in the Daughters of the American Revolution contest for the last 5 years. An accelerated math program begins in 5th grade, and students test above the national average on the Stanford Achievement Tests. At the high school, our students are among the best in Utah in ACT scores. Their average composite score is 26, compared to 21.8 for Utah public high school students. Our AP pass rate remains among the top 5% of all high schools, private and public, in the entire nation. Top-tier universities and colleges continue to open their doors to St. Joseph Schools graduates from every economic background. Our program, inclusive and inspiring, still takes every willing student in and graduates them to college-bound futures every year. In 2011, a typical year, our 48 graduates were accepted to all of our Utah colleges and universities and 55 national and international universities. When it comes to athletics, we're among the best. The elementary girls soccer took first place and girls cross country took second. St. Joseph Elementary is actively involved in the St. Joseph Basketball Shootout, the Christ Classic Basketball Competition, and the Grace Lutheran Soccer Competition. This school year, St. Joseph Catholic High School won 4 state championships and was runner-up in 2 others. For an unprecedented 5th straight year, our combined athletic teams won the Deseret News All Sports Award for Class 1A schools. We encourage all students to participate and have continued a no-cut policy that's been in existence since you were all students here. Our high school theater arts program is one of the best in Utah. In spite of our small size, our Utah State winner for musical theater this year is headed for the national competition.
Linda Smith Murphy, and I graduated in 1974. We're the class that will do more. We're the class of 74, and I reside in Riverdale. I just moved here 5 years ago.
Our students give back to the community. The elementary students gathered over 2.5 tons of food and donated it to the Ogden Food Bank. They collected over 500 items, donated to St. Martha's Baby Project, supported Heifer International, raised funds for those suffering from the earthquake in Japan, donated socks for St. Mary's and hats and gloves to support YCC. The high school students performed community service. This year, graduates donated over 6,000 hours of help to many worthy institutions in our community. The cost of educating a student at the high school level is now approximately $10,000 per year. This applies to Utah public schools as well as Catholic schools. Our full-pay St. Joseph Catholic High School tuition for the school year 2011-2012 is just short of $9,000. Our system average is about $6,000. As you can see, we continue to educate better for less. Fewer than 40% of the families in our northern Utah service area have the income needed to afford a full tuition in our elementary school, and fewer than 20% can afford full tuition at the high school. Almost 40% of our elementary school students and 50% of our high school students need some amount of tuition assistance based on their income to attend our schools. We, as an educational and Christian community, want to remain financially stable while providing the best education possible to all those who seek it. As you know, St. Joseph schools make a significant impact on the life of a student. Recently, 2 students raised by a single mother with very little income completed our high school, passed the AP exam, and have moved forward to college to make their mark. Stories like these are common in our school's history. Many of the winning athletes, theatrical performers, and top scorers on AP exams for the last 2 decades came from the families our schools were proud to serve with tuition help. Alumni know better than anyone how the mission of the school to those with less has produced lives with more. These kinds of stories are common among you, among your old friends. You are the school's legacy of success, regardless of your economic background. To maintain this tradition of service, St. Joseph Catholic Schools recognize that they can no longer be the sole contributor to those families who do not have adequate financial resources for full tuition. Financial aid to the underserved reached over $600,000 this last school year and is increasing at a rate of 4% per year. Over the next 5 years, it's expected to grow to over $700,000. For those alumni who are watching this video, you are one of approximately 2,000 graduates of these great schools. Most of you have gone on to careers that were assisted in part by your education at St. Joseph Schools. We are now asking you to give back. The purpose of this video is to make a request of you, our school's valued alumni, to make a financial donation to assist us in providing this excellent education to all those deserving students.
Hi, my name is Robbie Eminger, elementary class of 2007 and high school class of 2011. I'm a second-generation St. Joe lifer and graduate. My mother, Nancy, graduated from the elementary school in 1977 and the high school in 1981. Now more than ever is a time to give back to the St. Joseph Catholic Schools. By doing so, you will be assisting others in their efforts to obtain the same valuable education we had. The schools have established a goal of $50,000, which will run from now until January 1st, 2012. A gift of any size, from $1 to $1,000, will be appreciated. Thank you. You can donate in one of 2 ways. Simply go to the website shown here, click on either the high school or elementary school, and follow the online instructions on making a donation. The second option is to mail a check to the advancement department at the address shown here.